Welcome back, Deadites. We are 2 days away from the launch of Evil Dead the game. It's almost here. We can smell that launch on Friday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or whatever your equivalent time is, 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Mountain, whatever time zone you live in, whatever lines up, we're all going live at the same time. Today we're going to talk about what could be the most fun boss added to the game. But before we do that, if you like the content, please drop a like and a comment below. I answer all my comments. And of course, smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for all Evil Dead content. And of course, if you're looking for people to play with, the link is in the description below. Just hop over to our Discord. There is tons of Evil Dead fans ready and chomping at the bit to play, and you can just hop into one of the chats and play with them. Get a built-in community so you don't have to play alone on launch day and thereafter. So we've talked about a lot of things concerning Kandarian demons on my videos, and if you want a deeper dive than this video is going to give you, I'll put another link in the description below for the Kandarian Demon breakdown video, which will give you all the ins and outs of playing a killer in Evil Dead the game. But today we're going to focus on one aspect of Kandarian Demons, and that's bosses. That is your biggest summon, your most powerful summon. And each class, Puppeteer, Warlord, Necromancer, have one boss that they can summon at any time once you unlock it on your internal tree during the game. Now, this can only happen at phase 2 or later, depending on when you put your scare points into your actual in-game leveling skills. Now, I personally try to get the boss unlocked ASAP during the beta, but once I get more hours on the Kandarian Demon side, come launch on Friday, I may adjust the speed for when I'm going to unlock the killer boss, but I may not. On the other hand, my strats may remain pretty similar to the 10 matches I played as killer during the beta, and I mostly focused on Evil Ash during that time, but you could see me spreading out to the Puppeteer and Warlord classes as well. But if there's one thing that all the killer bosses so far have in common is that they all pretty much are not swift of foot. Let's be honest. Other than Evil Ash's like Charge, which is a very small amount of area, they're all pretty slow, and they got me thinking what we need is a boss like Cougie from episode 1 of season 3 of Ash vs. the Evil Dead. Now, Cougie was pretty original. He was a Deadite possession of a mascot, which was really cool. Let me show you a clip of him real quick.
Hey, Deadite, you want to keep it down?
Now, he was like with full Demon Cougar, which was pretty amazing, but he also displayed some abilities that would make for an excellent boss summon beyond his cat reflexes and speed. Most demons have 2 base abilities, and we will call Cougie's first ability Blood Swarm. This is when he used his blood to make a slippery trap for Ash's daughter Brandy and her best friend Rachel Manning. It could affect shields, even balance, making survivors more susceptible to Cougie's speed attacks. The second ability would be called Mascot Pounce, and this is where Cougie could use his speed and jump and attack the survivors. It'd be very similar to like what happened with the scene when Cougie jumped on Ash and was trying to bite down on him, and then of course he got wasted by Dalton and Kelly showing up and just blowing him away. But in the game, it could even lead to a bleed dot. This could make him the first agility-based boss, give him a vastly different approach to his summon, and we could go with him basically as a Warlord swap for Henrietta. We don't necessarily need a new class for Cougie. It could very easily be just a slot into the Warlord, much like what I did with when we did our video on Bale, and we slotted him in replacing Elagos as the boss summon for Puppeteer. Now, you could even go further with that, since basically him and Rachel were kind of born together, or even he had some effect on Rachel, who was turned into a Kandarian demon after she was killed by Cougie, and she could be his elite summon, very much like how Henrietta's elite summon is, and you could have it it could be the swap for that as well. Now, as I said before, I don't really feel like we need a new demon class for him, and we may not ever see new demon classes, or we may see them. Like, we haven't heard anything about expanding classes, so at this point, all videos of hypothetical nature like this are going to try to slot him into a class that already exists on both the Kandarian Demon and Survivor sides. And I know we're all looking forward to Friday, so tomorrow's video will be the last one before actual launch day. And we're going to go into my tier list for all survivors. We're going to go back to the survivor side. As always, thank you for watching, and later, mates.